The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Mayfield to throw on the first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
King. Set.
Here's Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Hey, we're 30. Pistol. Run. Real.
Mayfield to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. This is intercepted.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. Inside the 10.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield now. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, Mayfield.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Up, up. Hey, alert, 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 alert. That's up.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Regular.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Watch out.
Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Run. Good. Real. Point it right. Done.
Throwing, Mayfield.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now Mayfield.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Good. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield off the play fake. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
He's to the 15.
And all the way down to the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Run.
They'll set up to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Point it right. Alert. Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Bucky Irving, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Bucky Irving, 78 yards. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Real. Run.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't...
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready. And we're off and running from Raymond James. This return starts at the 5. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's got him, that's Pacheco. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Pressure coming for Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's a give up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And that's good for a gain of 5. That stop made by KJ Britt. Offense up to the line fast. Back to the well again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. They give it to him again. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Play action, Mahomes. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Real. Done.
Mayfield comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Working quickly here.
Done.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one's taken in by Otten. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw Mahomes. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 3rd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing again, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That stop made by K.J. Britt.
Hey, 43.
Shotgun handoff to Piron. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Good.
Throwing again is Baker. Got his target. It's Otten. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs take over after returning it inside the red zone. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because...
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds his man. It's Godwin. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. 1st down. Here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Into the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers making a one-score game before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. They connect on the deep shot. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Off the play fake. He'll throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 3 now. Another throw for Mahomes. This has been a trend, yet another interception. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. QB sneak coming. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Got Evans, it's complete. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
1st down throw, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses. And
he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw.
My boy?
And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. First and 10. Baker now off to play fake. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To the air, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Baker throwing again. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here. Mayfield to throw again. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. He's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. So we're through 3 here. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Irving here from the gun. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10, it's Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here. Irving on the inside give. And this is only a short gain. He's stopped down at the 33. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Once again, Irving. And they take him down right along the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to it. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers 8 points behind. Second down now, 7 to go. from the 28. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Second down now, 7 to go. Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down. Looking to throw it. This throw is caught. And it's not over yet, football fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and get...
And the conversion is good. He's into the end zone. Oh, looks like we may be headed for overtime. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling out to his left. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. This from 40 on the right hash. That one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.
If y'all want me to play with a certain team, let me know. Drop it in the comment section. I probably ain't seen y'all comment. I ain't in the chat, and I ain't seen that pop up on the screen. My bad. If y'all got a team y'all want me to play with, drop it in the comments.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1.
No touch it. No touch.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Great, set.
In motion left comes Brown. A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Second down and 4.
No touch set. Hey, easy, 63, 63. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
They'll start on the ground with Irving.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And this is Shepard on the catch. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? For the defense, the problem wasn't so much that they let him catch that drag route. It's that they had nobody around him after the catch.
As you well know, when they make the catch, you have to make the tackle on the spot. Those yards after catch are the yards that kill a defense because it keeps drives alive.
This is caught by Evans. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now. There's Evans again, complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. This is caught. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Three yards to go on second down, and they've got three tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
63, 63, 63. 73.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
63, 63, bang. Like a hornet. Bang.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Great. Crowd, let's get it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's got Otten.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Irving will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Mayfield to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. Here's Mayfield. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Touchdown!
Bucky Irving
From 3 yards out.
And the Bucs have got it back to within a score.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone.
Well, now how about this return?
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They'll go to Barkley again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, alert! Watch out!
Mayfield. Pass complete to Shepard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Mayfield. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Mayfield to throw. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Baker. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Real.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Mayfield to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Yeah, that play is blown up.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. This is ahead for about 5. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Panther 11. Dragon 60.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They stick with McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Let's go now. 18 rapper.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Mason. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
70 Timberwolves. Street. Hey, smash Bronco.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go to 50 and you want that. Go to 50 and you want over 20.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Has a man. It's Tyler Conklin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Rodgers here from the gun. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw again. Rodgers. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Working quickly here. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Malachi Corley. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Wilson's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. From the 22 on 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Another try following the sack. This one's caught. And that's a New York touchdown. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they've got to do it as a receiver.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Pretty throwing here on 1st. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. San Francisco calls its 2nd timeout. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He has the San Francisco touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Wangu now to return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
26.
To throw, Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete to Wilson. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Rodgers. Conklin brings it in. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 7. He's on the move. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here. First down from the red zone. He brings it in. He has the New York touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Samuel now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 34. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From his own end zone, here we go. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession of the football.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting